Hello friends, this is Ruth Adams with LegacyHomeschoolReflections.com, and I wanted to come and do a little video to talk about what in the world do we do with our little ones during school time. How do we keep their little hands busy and keep them from making a disaster of the home, and just creative ideas. I have found that little ones do so much better when they are engaged in activity, purposeful activity, than just running around the house and not knowing what to do with themselves, especially certain personality types. So I have a little guy right now that he really needs direction in his day. He's very active and he's full of imagination, and he needs purposeful direction from me. And so I'm going to show you, he actually is more into his academics now, but this is how it has been as a little preschooler and still now as he's in kindergarten. But I am going to show you this little system that I am doing with my preschool little girl. And this works well for us. Years ago, I tried doing work boxes for all of my children, and that was challenging. It was difficult because every night I had to, put the work in all of their boxes, and then I needed to empty from the day and refill for the next day. And it was just a lot of upkeep and work. And so I did that for a while. I got tired of that system. But with my youngest, who is 4 years old, I have been doing this work box in like a tower system with these drawers just for her. And it's not overwhelming. I can come in here and fill these boxes really quickly. And in fact, sometimes I'll even tell one of her older sisters, please go fill the boxes for the little one for today. So what I want to do in this video is show you some of the activities that I use for my youngest two, and that I've used for years as our little ones have been growing older. But anyway, with my daughter, she knows that when it is school time, and specifically afternoon school time, where they're all spending time, the girls are all together in our schoolroom, she is going to do school and find her school and these drawers. And she knows to open up the drawer and to see what the activity is inside, to complete it, and then to put it back in the drawer. So pretty much every day I give her this little letter activity from a workbook. And so I have that workbook. I will show you very quickly. This is the workbook, and it's the paint dot. So you could use paint dots, and those are like these little things. My children have loved the paint dots. So you can take the lid off of these and just dot, 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 to form the letters. But when she's working without my supervision, I don't really want her to use the paint dots because she might paint dot the walls, And so what I typically do when I put it in the drawer for her is I do like these little sticker labels from Walmart, the little circle labels that you can use for garage sales. And so she does that, and I just cut out the next one every day and let her do a sticker letter. And so she pulls it out, and when she's done, she puts it back. Then she goes to her next drawer. And she might have like a page with writing letters or something like that, a dot to dot. It's different what I put in from day to day. Here's a color sheet. But I'm going to show you some of the activities, because this is not all filled up right now. I'm going to show you some of the activities from our shelf. I've put them in shoe boxes so that I can access them very quickly. And so things like counting bears. We're all familiar with the little counting bears. And we have little bear pattern cards. And so I gave her a pattern card in her box the other day. Let's see which one it was. Here we go. I put the particular bear she would need to complete this pattern card and put it in a box, so she knows to pull it out and to do the activity and then to put it back. Another one that I usually do on a daily basis is letting her form word puzzles. So this is a word puzzle. I think this is a Melissa and Doug, but it's frog. And she can just put the little letters in there. And then I can empty it out at the end of the day. And there is another one on the back. And I have a whole stack of these puzzle things. It takes me no time to just pull out the puzzle and the letters, put them in her drawer, and then she's good to go for that drawer's activity. Another one I do on a daily basis, a lot of days, is tanagrams. Years ago, I bought a little book of tanagram designs. I did. I think this one might have actually been one I printed off the internet. But I have a box over here with all the tanagrams. And so each day, I just pull out whichever, shapes and colors she needs, and I put it all in her drawer and close the drawer, and she knows to pull that out. Let's see another one that I do frequently. I have certain ones that I'll do occasionally, like just little animal toys. We have lacing cards, the alphabet letter lacing cards, so I could put one of these in her drawer. Little sewing cards. We have some blocks and different things, quite a lot of different things. Now, if it's an activity that's too big for the drawer, I'll just set it on top of the tower. And so we recently bought these Zoob builders that are pretty neat. You can build all kinds of things with them. I'll show you what they look like. They bend in all directions, and you can just make all kinds of things with these. And so if I want her to have this for the day to play with, I'll just put it on top since it can't fit in a drawer. I'm going to real quickly show you some of the little workbooks we're currently going through that I put in her drawers, and this changes all the time. But and sometimes I'll just do like a sheet of construction paper and some stickers, and she always gets excited when she opens a drawer and sees stickers, and she gets to make a card for someone or a picture with her stickers. But you could use something like the Crayola Color Wonder paper with the markers and stick a page in there in a drawer. We're using Bob Jones Press Bible right now, and so I can cut out, tear out a paper and cut out the little pictures that she would glue on. And let's see, sometimes, this one is actually not on the preschool level, but sometimes we've done Abeka art books, and we have these on the preschool level. Here's some more of the paint dot type work, and where you use the paint dot markers or stickers. And then I really liked this one. It's called Scissor Skills. I got this off of Amazon. And each day I put a scissor skill paper in one of the drawers, so it's something that she can cut out, like a giraffe, a fish, a star, just simple little things. They get a little harder as the book moves on, but she can cut it out, and then she can, if she wants to, she can paste it on paper and make a card or a picture. And so I've enjoyed this. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put the links to some of these things in the show notes, so you can look there and go to Amazon if you're interested in any of these things. I may put a tower link to check out a tower and the Zoob builder blocks and things like that. And sometimes I'll just take a picture book off of our shelves and put a picture book or an early reader book, just all kinds of things. Sometimes she might get paper dolls in one of her drawers. So a lot of different things. Sometimes it's just maybe even like a color sheet that's been printed out. So it's always changing, and she gets something fresh and new, and then some things are kind of building upon when she has it on a regular basis, like those word puzzles. And so, or maybe alphabet sheets where each day she gets the next letter in the alphabet. And so this keeps my little girl busy, and something that her sisters can help her with. And it's working pretty well for us right now. And so, you know, I have a daughter in college that we homeschool all the way. We have 6 more children, and so we've been dealing with preschoolers in the homeschool for a very long time. And these are just some of the things that I found. It never goes super smoothly with little people. That's just how it is. They just are little interrupters, and they're precious, and they need help and guidance, and for, you know, siblings and mama to be patient with them. But this can give them some direction. Now, one other thing I'll mention is in the mornings we have our circle time where we all meet together. And during that time, the little ones need their hands to be busy. They need to be occupied with something so that I can read to the children and that they're not being a constant distraction. And some days this goes more smoothly than other days, but I usually put like a box of Duplo blocks or little plastic animals or wooden blocks or maybe Playmobiles during the circle time. And I tell them to play quietly. And if they get too disruptive, what I usually do is say, I want you to come sit with mama and we're gonna snuggle together. We're gonna have snuggle time. And they might not always like that because they wanna be down playing, but they have to learn. If they can't be quiet and the other siblings can't hear me reading, then they're gonna have to sit quietly and I will sit with them and it will be good time with me. But so that's kind of how I keep them busy when we're reading in the mornings. And this is how I have something purposeful for my preschooler who is not yet officially doing schoolwork. So this is her schoolwork for now. Everybody else has actual curriculum, but my preschooler this is hers, and she takes it seriously. This is her school, and she's excited when she sees me pull it together. So I know that this can be challenging with little ones, and especially for mamas that have a lot of little ones at once. But I want to encourage you, it is a season, and it goes by far too quickly. And so, you know, the Lord is the faithful shepherd of those who have young. And when we pray for wisdom, He will provide the wisdom that we need and for our children, and they're all different. And so, you know, something like this may work really well for some preschoolers, and for others it may not. But I just wanted to share in case this might be helpful to some of you. So have a beautiful day. God bless you. Bye-bye.